Sports, a happy Sunday evening to you. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Right side, Collins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Collins has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Heat. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson with the block. And here's Collins from outside. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Here's Jennings. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Here's Collins. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Collins has got 5 now.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Collins. Knocks it loose. Leonard draws the double. Down low. Here's Jennings. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And then Collins slams it in.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Parker passes to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. No one covering.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
For Miami, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Count that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Parker after the Heat pick up 2. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Johnson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Pass to Collins. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Parker passes to Aldridge. Jennings dishes to Aldridge. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And Aldridge is just so long, which is what makes him so effective close to the basket.
Collins, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Collins, and he drives in, and good that time. Collins has got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
It certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
The Heat leading by 13. Collins looking around. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Collins with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Oh, the power on that throwdown!
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
From deep, Collins buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Collins. And again, Miami with the triple.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Collins with it. Leonard picks him up. This one for 3. And the Heat, another 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them. Coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Heat with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Collins. Bosh comes in for James Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Collins. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Hanson's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Ginobili, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Mills in for Parker. Basket counts.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Here's Dragic. Pass to Collins. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Outside Dragic to the right side. Collins finds Collins. Takes the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Collins. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
And here's Collins from outside. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Hits it from 3-point range. Jennings has got 9.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Collins kicks to Dragic. Out to the right wing. From deep. Collins, good. Collins has got 25 points.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
A 3-ball. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Miami. Holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mills looking it over. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mills has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, you know, even off the dribble, guys, Mills is...
And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
The real come at us and we're
good. Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. To keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Can you actually believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Here's Mills, the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And the foul is called. The intention. Grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Collins checked in for Bosch. Johnson comes in for Collins. And Collins subbed in for Goran Dragic. Collins with it. Leonard picks him up. Outside Collins. And a change this past offseason, Clark. Teams were able to expand their roster. Connects again from distance.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Here's Mills. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, the defender was right there, but Mills showed no fear or no hesitation right at him.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Pelicans.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A three from Leonard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
On deep, Collins. And again for 3.
And guys, this... a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Do not sleep on Ginobili's athleticism, folks. This guy is more than capable of pounding it down on you.
And here's Collins from outside. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable here. It's again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And the rejection by Collins. A different look now for San Antonio. Saul comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. To the inside, Leonard. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Left side, Collins. Collins passes to Johnson. Driving to the basket. And then Johnson with the jam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. The mayor comes in for Manu Ginobili. Aldridge against Collins. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Johnson. Here's Whiteside. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's good.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Leonard. High post shot. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
The assist.
Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you certainly can't fall. A spectacular dunk. I could watch that one all over again.
San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. To the paint, here's Collins.
Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Aldridge kicks to Jennings. Gasol, a screen on Collins. Jennings against Collins. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Collins. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili, he's checked in for Leonard. 1:21 left here in the second. Here's Jennings, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jennings has got 11 points.
And you always like to see that spark offensively.
Here's Collins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jennings wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jennings has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's knocking them down from deep.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
More than capable of running the offense. Dragic knows how to get his teammates involved.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect them to be competitive.
In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go from 11, and the Spurs scoring again.
How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
No good from Dragic. San Antonio's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's Collins. He takes it in and finished off by Collins.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat out front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half,
Well, right now for the Spurs, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Heat.
They have
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Collins, he sinks the 11-footer. Collins has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Miami. San Antonio's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Good on the triple.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Fires away from way outside. Tony Parker grabs the miss. The Spurs shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Johnson, the pass to Collins. Shoots over Leonard. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Collins has got 11 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 5 points in the quarter.
good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Collins in the post. Leonard's there. Good, he hits again.
And this guy is unreal. 60 points. He's been here before.
And on that list of the most 60-point nights in NBA history, he is now alone in 5th place.
Lightning quick first step. Quicker than a hiccup. Parker gets there in a nanosecond.
Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Collins. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Parker against Collins. Fades and shoots, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 14 points for him.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Collins finds Collins. The shot from 20 feet away, and there's another one for the Heat. Spurs have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. Outside Aldridge. Top of the key. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Aldridge. 23 points for the Mayor.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The shot's good.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
So it's the Spurs now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Leonard against Collins. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Jennings against Collins. A 3-pointer is right on target. Collins has got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside Jennings. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Collins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the
That was terrific.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
San Antonio ball.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Spurs second.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. Ano Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
The Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Ginobili outside. High, arcing shot. Right side, Collins. He's feeling it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Collins has got 23. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Parker with the block. And he gets it back. Count it. And now it's up to 25 points for Shake and Bake. The Spurs shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Johnson with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Daniels, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson comes in for Leonard. Parker passes to Anderson. Spurs passing it around. Drills the three-pointer. Jennings has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Johnson for three. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Ginobili misses. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Whiteside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Collins against Anderson. Collins, good. Collins has got 24 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Johnson for three. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And there's another one for the Heat.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Heat with some changes. Wash comes in for James Johnson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. San Antonio also making some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Daniels. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Bertans' shot is good.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. From deep three-point territory. Ginobili grabs the board. Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Substitution on the court.
He gets it up. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat opening up. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's San Antonio now. Here's Mills. Johnson with the block. Collins passes to Johnson. And stolen by Leonard. Mills with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Shots good by Green.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Collins. There's Dragic with the 3. Collins in the post. He's against Green. Stolen by Anderson. On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Watch out below, driving with some bad intentions.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Stolen by Collins. Outside Collins. And he uses the glass on the lane. Collins has got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Rising and punching it. That was an angry finish.
He wanted that dunk to stand out for sure.
And I'd say it did, guys. I mean, you can see that by the way the guys on the bench exploded when it went down.
The three from Mills. Drops in the tray. Mills has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for San Antonio. Pass to Collins. Collins against Leonard. From the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 15 points for Q.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Spins. Here's Collins. And another basket for Miami.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Johnson with the block. Collins looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 34.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
A different look for Miami. Collins checked in for Bosch. And Collins subbed in for Goran Dragic. Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
From deep, Collins. Collins kicks to Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. That's good from Collins on the assist by Collins. Collins has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside Leonard. Fires at the elbow. And it's San Antonio with another.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Collins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Collins has got 12 points here in the second half. So it's the Spurs now. Now here's Ginobili. Pass to Parker for 3. And Ginobili, good for 3.
At the arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
And here's Collins from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Parker. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the shot is good.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Leonard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Stolen by Anderson. Collins against sinks that one from the post. Leonard's got 26.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Here's Collins. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 36.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Leonard attacking. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. That's 28 points for Leonard.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And Edward win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Spurs.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shake and Bake.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Got a piece of it. Collins with it. Now Green defending. Up the floor. And finished off by Collins.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Anderson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Collins, and another basket for Miami.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Ginobili looking around. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.